Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my live YouTube. Keith here from Come On The Hoop Celtic. So I'm here to analyse the game tonight. The defeat to Sparta Prague at home in Celtic Park. 4-1 defeat. An absolute shambolic defeat. You know, it was one of the worst defeats in Celtic's history at home. I know a lot of people might say the fans weren't there. It could have been the 12th man, but for a team that has only played 2 games in the last month, not even domestic football, 2 Europa League games and 2 defeats, to come there and groin a result like that was unbelievable. I wouldn't say even groin a result. It's absolutely shambolic, you know. Like, we put a team out that beat Aberdeen in the Scottish Cup semi-final. A team that looked like they have urgency. They're back to Celtic, and they went out there today and just absolutely made a show of themselves, you know. A lot of people are saying Shane Duffy. Yeah, Shane Duffy was a fault tonight. A lot of the team were a fault tonight. I would drop Shane Duffy. I give him 3 or 4 games, drop, till he can get to a level where he wants to be the Shane Duffy that we all know. Scott Brown was horrendous tonight. As much as they call Scott Brown the enforcer, he just wasn't at it tonight. And Conor McGregor wasn't to be seen. You know, Near Beaton and Shane Duffy tonight were just looked like they were a Bammy on ice. Like, Laxall played quite well. Attacking wise, Edouard is not at the level where he should be. Austin Edouard, since he came back from that COVID-19 recovery, he's just not there. And I'd like to hear what you think about the game tonight. Like, a lot of people are saying Neil Lennon out. Like, we're not going for the Europa League. It's not an ambition. Financially, we got there till Christmas. We're not there to win it. We're not good enough to win it. A lot of people were saying when we got knocked out by Ferencváros, and I said it as well, Celtic Europa League team, but them days of Lazio, them days of home and away against Lazio and beating Rennes at home, where are they gone? Where are they actually gone, you know? It's been crazy so far. So get the comments in. I'll be on for about 10 minutes. Overall, it's good to see Lee Griffiths come off the bench and score. That's the positive side. It's a defensive crisis at the moment at Celtic. Obviously, with Julian still being out with his back injury, Oyer still being out with the cruciate, James Forrest being injured, he could be out still another 6 to 8 weeks. I'm missing these players like Oyer, prospect at Celtic, but very injury prone. What I change about Sunday is I drop Scott Brown, I bring David Turnbull in against his former club, I bring Nick Cham on, drop McGregor. McGregor is not Conor McGregor, the player that we always like to see. The player that has been absolutely immense in the last 4.5 seasons at Celtic. He's just not had this season. Fair enough, he's got a couple of goals against Hibs, Livingston, Aberdeen, a couple of clubs like that, but European standards, he's not good enough. Yeah, it's live, Terry. It is indeed. Welcome to the live. I know it's a late live, it's midnight, past midnight. What time are you looking at? Don't even know what the clock is. But yeah, it is live. I thought I'd come on and do something different instead of prepping it all up. It's a disgrace. You know, Mohamed Anusi was on his phone tonight, didn't show any professional act, sitting on the bench after he was taken off with his phone out. Chris Sutton has criticised Lee Griffiths and said that he's overweight, he's not calibre to start for Celtic. Lee has had to come back from a tough 2.5 years. He scored nice goals against obviously St Johnstone, Aberdeen. But like, we give it to Lee. Lee's the player that has scored over 107 goals for Celtic, and people are taking it for granted. The only striker actually looked like he was up for it tonight. The only one that actually wanted to look up for it. Scott Bain's situation, there's no point keeping chop and change between keepers, especially this season. It just gives the other team across the pond have fuel to keep ripping it into us. You have 3 games in hand realistically with the Scottish Cup final. We have to play them on Ibrox. A lot of people are jumping on and saying it's a crisis. Yeah, it was a defeat tonight. It was a embarrassing defeat. But overall, we're Celtic fans, true and true. Win, lose and draw, we'll come back from it. People are saying to me, is Neil Lennon still the man to steer the job? Yes. Yes. I don't know if he still has lost the dressing room or not. He's came out in the press and said he hasn't lost the dressing room, but if we can bounce back the way we should be against Motherwell on Sunday, then we have Hibs, I think, after that, and then Sparta Prague away. Why not? Why not? We've We've won 9 titles. We've on the verge of doing a quadruple. What makes me laugh is they've admitted it when they were poor. I can admit it when we're poor. But yes, teams will always bounce back and win titles. We're not poor as they were in the last 4 or 5 years when they've been up in the big league since they've been started since 2012. Yes, we have to be optimistic here. We have leaders on that pitch. Just need to get together. They just need to be dropped. Wake up and smell the coffee, because Celtic, the fans, not being in that stadium, deserve better. Sitting at home, looking forward to these games all week, and they're getting smashed by a team that hasn't played a domestic game in a month. It's really embarrassing. And what sold it to me tonight was their keepers coming celebrating the 4 goals. We had a guy scoring a hat-trick against us at home. We haven't had an opposition hat-trick against us in Celtic Park since the early 80s, and that was Aberdeen. It's 3 defeats on the bounce at home in all competitions. Rangers, AC Milan and Sparta Prague, fair enough. It was glimpsed tonight. It was very like the Rangers game. Back 4, just playing defensively, not showing charisma to push forward. Beat on doing a couple of runs, that was about it. But as I said, Shane Duffy, I backed him, needs to be dropped. Needs to get his head together. We need to get Oyer back in there. We need to get Julian back in there ASAP. We need to get players that want to play for the shirt. At the moment, I know Duffy loves the shirt, but he's not. He's lacking the pace. So let us know what you think. I really appreciate the comments. I really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. I'm half cut. It's Thursday. It's me a few days off work, and I'm expecting response in Motherwell on Sunday. If we don't get response, you know what? I'm going to be 12 points behind if they win. Will I throw the towel in? I don't want to be a glory hunter, but 10's a big thing. 10 is a big thing, and if that team can't orchestrate themselves on the pitch, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble after the successful transfer market, and there's no excuses for it. We kept Edward, we kept Oyer, we got these players in. Nervous wreck. You know, I don't know what to say, but congratulations to Lee getting called up to Scotland squad. Congratulations to Hazard getting called up from the Northern squad. As much as I hate saying it, look, it's good for his development. It's good for the club, and I'll speak to you all soon. I really appreciate the support tonight, and let's have a bit of faith. Let's get back to winning ways. Let's get back to it. The guys will go back out to the training ground tomorrow, and the next time analyse this and realise it's a true embarrassment. If we were beaten 2-1 tonight, I could turn around and say, yeah, but like the goals that went in against us in the second half was pathetic. So yeah, speak to us all soon. Take care. Hail down.